Welcome back to another weekly training tips with me, Pat Quinn, co-owner and head trainer here at Champs Doghouse. Thank you so much to our friends over at Mount Laurel Animal Hospital for seeing the importance in dog training and the holistic approach to meeting your dog's needs. So we're going to talk about Place today. Place is a great default training tool if you don't want your dog jumping on your guest, which I suggest you train that versus just put your dog in a default command. It's useful if you're going to have your dog like at a picnic, but you don't want them running around all over the place. And generally, just a great way to slow down your dog's mind state, mature your dog to have impulse control. So even if you're not going to use this in an everyday application, I suggest you give it a go. It's a great bonding thing for you and your dog. And again, most importantly, it can have a dog go from 100, where it's nice and fired up, boom, right down to calm on command. Kind of like when you go to the airport. You're running late for your flight, you're worried about lines and baggage and all that, and obviously you're super excited about your vacation. You're rushing to get there, and then the second you get there, boom, you just relax. You can't hurry the FSA. You can't rush through the lines. So to a certain extent, that's what calm on command looks and feels like. Rush. Then when you get to the airport, you just break out your phone, break out your iPad, and just chill. That's how we use Place. So we can amp a dog up with tug and other sports and training, and then we put them on Place, we walk away, and that dog just knows, hey, I could be here for a while, and just relaxes. So that's why we train Place. Next segment, we're going to talk about the advanced use of Place. But this segment, we're just going to concentrate on introducing Place. You can use either a retractable leash, or even better, if your dog doesn't have a lot of formal training yet, has no impulse control, use a regular 6-foot nylon leash that's nice and light. We don't train with heavy leashes because we want that leash pressure to be completely non-existent or on in an instant. But if you have a heavy leash, it's going to drag. Your dog's going to feel that. It's like the equivalent of a car being stuck in 2,000 RPMs versus a nice low idling car, right? When a dog's in neutral, we want them to be in neutral, and when we want them to let them know that we're giving them guidance, we want to let them know gracefully. So, but from a very well-timed standpoint. So what that's going to look like at first is this. So he's already semi-trained with Place, so I'm completely aware of that. But this is what it's going to look like. Jax, Place. Then we point over there, guide the dog over there. If your dog refuses to go, if you get the dog over there, what I want you to do is put a little pressure on that direction, just a little bit. The goal isn't to forcefully put your dog on the Place command. You never force training on a dog because the dog is going to push back. So if your dog doesn't go on there, gentle pressure, constant, gradually a little bit more, and once your dog goes on that said Place setting, let off that pressure. Once your dog's on there and it goes to get up, I want you to do this. Have Big Brother be there and a parent to keep your dog there. So look at other training videos, like the food bowl training video, or training with tug and fetch. But I want you to gradually move further and further away, work on distance, work on duration, work on distraction. Again, another training video, and have Big Brother move further and further away. This is his second day doing this. His first day, he was still in a high drive mode when I put him on there. He's starting to understand what waiting at the airport means. Unlike a toddler, let's say, a toddler's mindset at the airport, that still goes nuts. I know, I have toddlers, and we were just at the airport. But they were much better than they were a couple years ago. And so that's what we look to do with a dog, is mature them to have them sit there and do nothing. Break. So anyway, that's one of the many ways you can mature your dog, one of the many ways you can bond with your dog. Even if you don't want to use this on an everyday basis, do it for the sake of doing it. It will pay dividends in all other areas of your interactions and management with your dog on a daily basis. We hope to see you next time.